Invite a Budget Blinds style consultant to show you how to transform your rooms just by changing your window coverings. Canada's #1 choice for window coverings. Visit budgetblinds.ca today.
This is Newcap News with Jeremy Thompson.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. When emergency situations strike, the brave men and women of the Lloydminster Rescue Squad are there to help. For many years, these volunteers have risked their lives to save others, and last night a gala event called Sirens and Sapphires was all about fundraising and honoring the special squad. Chris Chacon has more.
From the jaws of life to dangerous ice rescues, the Lloydminster Rescue Squad has been providing life-saving services for the last 30 years.
The Rescue Squad for the community provides emergency service for motor vehicle collisions, ground search, water rescue, helping people out when they're in need of help.
The Sirens and Sapphires fundraising gala took place Saturday night to help raise money and to honor a longtime member.
Tonight is a night of celebration, and I'm so excited that we could get our past members and just acknowledge our past members, acknowledge our current members for the commitment they make toward the community and the sacrifices they do.
Congratulations.
Chief Norm Namier has been with the squad since day one, and on this special night, he was honored for his longtime work and dedication.
It's humbling because you don't realize how fast 30 years goes, and it's rewarding, but on the same token, I just would love to have every other member receive a reward too, because it's not a one-man team.
Aside from the great food and fancy decor, the gala was completely sold out, bringing in donations to help support the group.
The money tonight we raise is going to go back into the operations of the squad, and that means whether it is for housing, whether it is for insurance purposes, whether it is for equipment purchases, it's just to keep our squad going.
Rescue services don't come without having to put your own life on the line. Every emergency situation comes with some form of risk, and for the past 3 decades, the squad has taken those risks when you need them most. Thanks to your donations, they'll continue to be there. Chris Chacon, Newcap News.
Well, this weekend, Lloydminster residents had the chance to get a hands-on look into the pastime of alpaca breeding, as the Lloyd EX played host to the 15th annual Alpaca Showcase. Nearly 130 alpacas and their breeders made their way to the border city to compete in the show, some from as far away as British Columbia.
It's a really good way to see how your breeding program is holding up relative to everybody else that's involved in the industry. And a lot of people are very excited for the opportunity just to be here and participate in this event. It's a lot of fun.
Kathy Merkley says alpacas are often mistaken for their slightly larger cousins, the llama, but they're much fluffier animals, and that's what makes up 60% of their score from the judge.
Alpacas are a fiber-producing animal, and that is the most important aspect of what the judge is looking at.
The other 40% of the grade comes from the animal's conformation or physical appearance. But once that's determined, the audience gets a chance to judge the fleece quality for themselves.
You can't see that from outside, so we invite the people to come in and get their hands on, listen to what the judge has said, and then see what he has, how that adds up in their minds, and it's a good education opportunity.
The prize for impressing both the judge and their peers is a couple $1,000s split between the winners.